Okay, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Samflex Media. Uh, Today we'll be discussing on a different topic today, and it's quite strange. It's all about the restaurant which ghost sells amala. So apparently, for the past few days, there's this news uh that's on social media that some particular family in Lagos are actually selling amala. They have a restaurant, they sell amala, but all of them are ghosts. Yeah. So there's been this speculation that um or why somebody what they were selling, somebody that actually knows them, saw them, and all of a sudden all of them disappeared. And some said they were even eating while they disappeared, the food disappeared, all those things like the different news, lots of rumors here and there. So somebody like that, if he's try to verify the old issues, and a lot of people are like it doesn't really exist. Some said that it actually exists, and apparently I feel like it exists because once encountered such scenario before, by which there's this man that sells no, not sells, he grind there's corn flour, he grind corn to powder, and other yam flour, other stuffs like that. So there was somebody that actually knows this man. This man is of age, I guess, probably around 60 or maybe 70s, though, thereabouts. He has a very big machines he used there in Kaduna, so Kabbalah precisely. So all of a sudden, he disappeared from the shop. Actually, somebody said there was a woman that was passing close to the shop, and he noticed the man. I was like, immediately, like, he mentioned the person's name, like, is this not some social person? Immediately mentioned the person's name, he disappeared immediately because somebody recognized him. So all the whole thing, all the machine, everything he has were actually at the custody of the police. The police actually came to pack everything. So some people said it actually exists, and some said it doesn't exist. Like when somebody dies now, maybe probably it's not time for him to he or she to die. He actually relocates to another place. Even maybe he's already buried. His maybe probably spirit relocate to another place and still carry this fleshy part of him, his or her body there. That's mysterious though, and leaves leaves you all alive there. So it's quite strange. And there's reincarnation also. So reincarnation, that one again is more like yeah, it's more like when it's not time for you to die and you die, and you're being given birth to once again. Okay, that's reincarnation, but this actually is quite different, and I feel a lot of people actually believes in it. So we're watching the video of one of the neighbor. The neighbor said a lot about it, and let's go together. Let's watch it. It's quite long and little, but I guess you're enjoying the story.
Can we call you neighbor of Akuda? Yeah.
I think that's the name everybody. Even my friends now, they've been calling me neighbor.
All right, my people. This is the popular Amala places that they said the seller disappeared and where people were eating. But we were trying to meet people around to confirm the rumor if it is true or not. Luckily for us, although some people keep saying that they don't want to show their face, they don't want to do this, blah blah blah. But we get to meet the neighbor that they live together in this place.
Good afternoon.
Yes. So from what we heard online that the popular Amala place at Alaja Road, what we heard online was the woman disappeared during the course of servicing people. There are some people were even still eating when the woman disappeared.
That's not true. That's not true.
Okay.
Actually, we lived together for at least over 1 year and 7 months. And when the woman came, initially we were even friends. As in, I tried to extend kind of friendship since they
As
met us in
neighbor.
the compound. And I noticed a change in character from their mother first. We were all family. The mother, a guy, and two sisters.
No husband.
Oh, no husband. But the first thing that got my attention is that they changed, not even up to 2 weeks. They don't respond to greetings, they don't greet us, and they don't talk to us. My wife thought probably I've had an issue with them, so she still kept on greeting them, only for them to tell her point blank that she should stop greeting them. So from there, even children that will come to our house, they called those kids and told them specifically stop greeting us. So it was so shocking. We started looking like, and along the line, over some months, my wife called me and said, "These people are not ordinary people." And I was like, take it easy. Take it easy. How can you say they are not? What are you trying to insinuate? I don't know. She was like, these people are Akudaya. I said, that's too far now. How can you say Akudaya? Akudaya does not exist. But along the line, I started seeing some traits. Though up to now, I still don't believe in
What are the
reincarnation.
issues that you
But I started seeing that number one, the holidays they don't travel.
they don't travel?
Nobody visits them. Nobody was coming to visit to pay them a visit. They don't have a relative anywhere. During the major holidays, festive seasons, they don't go anywhere. Then along the line, I discovered that they came for shop, but they don't have a house. They live in the shop, and I also
Okay, the
discovered
same shop
in the
they
same
sell,
shop.
they
Yes,
live inside. I
yes.
thought they have house inside and
No,
shop
no, no, they
outside.
don't have house anywhere.
Wow.
They told the caretaker that they wanted the shop. They were given a shop, but they don't have anywhere else. So they were living there. Initially, I think my wife said we should tell the caretaker to let them know. I said it is not. Maybe they had challenge somewhere, and we should not tell on them. We should just accommodate them. So, but later we got to know that things are not normal with them. For example, during the hot season, last year was hot season. It was so hot that I was almost sleeping outside
Like
in the
because of
compound
fresh
because
air.
of the heat. And that was the time our people decided to not to give us light in the night. So because of that, but what caught my attention was that these four adults were sleeping in the same shop
Shop.
with the door locked, no window and everything. So my wife started calling my attention to those things. I have dogs in the house. At least I have two. I had three before. I have two now. And normally dogs, once they have seen you regularly for about three 3 weeks regularly
They
every
will
day,
get used to
even
you.
2 weeks, dogs will get to know you. They will know that you live in the house. But these people, till they left, my dogs were always against them,
Wow.
always barking against
And
them.
dogs are very spiritual.
Yes.
They don't greet people, even their customer. You can't greet
So
them.
on about two occasions, I've seen customers fighting them. There was a particular man that came because he greeted them like 2 or 3 times. They didn't answer. And the man insisted. I think I saw the man about last week. We still talk about this matter. The man insisted that how can I be buying food and I will not be greeting you? He must answer. Jokingly, the man was like, "Hey, Mama, damn me alone, you'll be answering me." But that day when he came, because he insisted that he must be answering, they said there was no soup, no stew.
They don't want to sell for the
And the man said, this is stew. And they said there is no stew, they are not selling. And that matter became a serious issue. In fact, I had to call the man and said, "Okay, if they are not selling to
then
you,
go another
you
place.
too go." And he was looking at them strangely. So, and finally, let me just
Go to
fast
the
forward. To on 31st of December, that was the last time I saw them. They still opened, they sold, they sold to people. I saw them even up to tonight when we were going for the crossover service. My wife and my wife decided to have a crossover service very close by this church here. So we came back around. I think it should be past 1 after the prayers, and they were still at home. They had their generator on. I saw them. There was no sign that they were parking. I guess this is where people were saying they disappeared. They didn't. So they were still. Everything was still there. There was this big table. I don't know what they call it. They call it counter. I don't know
Yes,
if it's
counter.
right. So they use it to serve food, but their own was so big that it could not fit into the shop. So the day they brought their loads, I was the one who opened the big gate for
Yes,
them.
for them.
bigger gate for them. I even helped them bring it in, and they put it inside. They asked for permission. I said put it inside because there was no way they could put it inside. The thing was so big, so long. So that day, I still saw everything in the house. They had some little things.
When you were going back inside,
When I was going back inside,
coming
that was
back from
around.
church,
Within,
after
if
one.
they had parked, we would have noticed.
No.
So we saw them. The generator was still on. only for us to I think the calls,
Yes,
happy new year
happy New
calls,
Year call.
so one of the calls woke me up around 9 a.m.
Morning.
in the morning, so and I slept around 2 thereabout. So by the time I received the call, I felt like, okay, I want to go and sweep the compound. I went inside. I asked my wife. I said, "Did you notice anything?" She too jumped out of bed. She went into the compound. I was like, did they have they packed? Is it that they packed? No, we've been having issues on payment of electricity for about 2 months. They've not been paying. I've been.
Ẹ má bínú pé mo disturb yín o. Ẹ mọ̀ pé due to nǹkan tá à ń gbọ́ pé ghost kan t'Àmọ̀là ó disappear pé kí n wá ní kí n béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín bí dàpọ̀ àjọ wà ní street kan náà ni, so kí lẹ lè rí sọ sí.
Òótọ́ ni o, torí èmi náà jẹun níbẹ̀ dáadáa.
Ẹ̀yin náà máa ń jẹun bẹ́ẹ̀.
Máa ń jẹun níbẹ̀ o because
Báwo ló ń jẹ wọn?
oúnjẹ wọn wà òkè. Ọmọọṣẹ́ mi kan ló introduce mi sí. So mo ní láti máa jẹ látìgbà yẹn. Ojoojúmọ́ ni mo máa ń jẹ.
Ẹ dúró náà, mo fẹ́ béèrè nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ yín. Ìgbà tẹ́ wá gbọ́ pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wá gbọ́ pé ghost ni wọ́n, báwo lẹ ṣe feel ní ọjọ́ tẹ́ kọ́kọ́ gbọ́?
Mo sick o 3 days. Mo ní láti lọ ra Amatem soft gel tí
Ṣọ́ọ̀kì ló jẹ́ kẹ́ síkì ní abẹ́
Yeah, shock.
oúnjẹ ní tẹ̀ ń jẹ wá lọ jẹ́ ghost.
shock. The
Kò sí
shock.
nǹkan tó máa ṣe yín.
Àmì Jésù.